Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. This is part. Okay. Press it. Right. Yeah. Right. Can't be too loud or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully we got it to work this time. Hopefully. I don't think I have anything to say. I don't think I have anything to say. But we're gonna speak on DaniLeigh and DaBaby, because we didn't know if the baby was safe or not. But that happened at 3 a.m. and then got kicked out.
Where was the baby?
The baby or the baby?
The baby.
Well, we know
We're
the
not
baby.
sure.
I don't know if someone was like a rumor. Like we kind of knew. Like she was just hanging around with him, and all of a sudden she's pregnant. Like who else she getting pregnant by? Whatever. That's just messy drama. I ain't got time for.
Messy drama.
It's like live Facebook drama.
Yes.
We'll hold off to the end. We'll just hold up to the very end. What's good? What's great? It's the Branches from the 518. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Alicia.
I don't know why I'm head nodding this hard.
I don't know why you are head nodding so hard. You're like, yes, I am.
Because I'm seeing.
In case you forgot my name, yes, I'm Ryan.
Because I'm having the effect right now. You know the.
Gosh.
You've
had half a drink. Half a coffee.
You ever see like them old like 1995 visuals, the VHS visuals, and the like homemade videos, and the lights be like streaming like crazy and a blur effect?
Okay.
That's what I feel like when I see the lights above me.
My
like,
God.
gosh, the ones on the ceiling too. Shit, that just happened. God damn, I should change that actually. So let's get on to our topics, I guess. Right. So we'll start with branch binging since we're
not branch binging currently.
we trying.
It's not that we're trying. It's that we haven't made time to branch binge. Right now, we are almost caught up with DopeSick. There's a new episode we have to catch up on.
Came out today. Or Thursday.
We have to catch up on that, but then we'll be caught up, for shows. But we have like a long list of movies that we want to catch up on. So like we really have to like find some time to like really, I don't know, wash all the laundry and then spend the day folding. I'm not really sure.
You be too busy though. You
to
be
fold?
Booked and busy. No, you just booked and busy.
I am booked and busy. I have.
Okay.
It's a very busy season for me,
bro. Okay.
I'm not like so booked that I can't make time, but like don't ask me at 3 o'clock. Let's go watch a movie, and I go, okay, when do you go 3:05? Like just don't come to me like that. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta
rearrange.
I gotta schedule a whole showtime. I gotta present a whole showtime ticket
not
now.
That, but if you're like, hey,
downstairs.
No, but like, hey, because you know how I be getting distracted.
Yeah, like a squirrel, like a dog that has a squirrel.
I get so easily distracted. So yeah,
it's a damn shame how easily get distracted.
It's not a shame. It's part of who I am.
You'd be like, I gotta sit on my calendar on my phone real quick before I go to bed. And then like, oh, that you went to bed? No, I was on TikTok before the sleep, and I was on it for like 2 hours. Like, bro, like, easily distracted.
Very much so.
So branch binging. So yeah, we're called DopeSick. So our itinerary or our backlog. I don't want to keep saying itinerary. That word's a mouthful for me. It's not a mouthful of a word, but it's a mouthful for me to say. The backlog is what? Black Widow. Is it Shang-Chi?
I don't know. You were saying it really weird earlier.
I know.
I thought it was. Now I'm saying it wrong. Is it Shang-Chi?
Bro, I don't know. Well, I'm pulling it right now.
Why am I struggling?
Anyways, we have Black Widow.
I think it's Shang-Chi.
The Harder They Fall. And come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me. Shang-Chi, yes.
Okay. The way you said it sounded like you said Shang-Chi.
Like, Shang-Chi? Yeah. I'm like, no, this sounds mad offensive. No.
That doesn't sound right.
Shang-Chi. They really I don't know why. That name.
That was a lot. But I mean, that's the name of the character, correct?
Yeah, but when it originally came out, they had some corrections that had to do with the comic book. I'm like, they should change that name because it sounds bad offensive.
Well, I mean, that can be.
It's like someone says, said a joke of Shang-Chi in the office, and someone was like, hey, what if you made it the Shang-Chi? Make it a superhero.
Can we make it a superhero? I'm not sure that's how the original idea came about, but listen, I appreciate the effort.
I'm pretty sure somebody who came with Spider-Man was like, somebody A movie spits spider webs out of his butt and swings. Like, how about his hands?
Okay, no.
I'm pretty sure they said his butt first, and then they said with his hands. So
I mean, when you think about Spider-Man logically, like, why would anybody want to have the same things as a spider? Like, why would you want to even be related to a spider in any way?
I want to crawl some shit. Why not?
But I'm just saying, like, other animals in the animal kingdom can do things like that. Why a spider? That's my point.
One of the actors, I mean, granted, that was funny you speaking of, because that trailer gave me a Marvel boner of superhero.
Jesus.
Let me get an air horn for that one, because that trailer was dope. I don't want to see no more of the trailer. I don't care if they are adding other Spider-Man
they're
in
gonna.
it.
And your
I know.
kid's gonna be like,
I don't want to see no more.
Did you see the new Spider-Man trailer where they show you all of the movie?
But I hate the whole logic of him, like, he's got the strength of like 10 men. I'm like, but I ain't never seen the spider like carry some other shit on his back with the other. No,
that's what an ant does.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I never seen a spider like, oh, I gotta carry this food to my house with my other 8 legs.
Why isn't Ant-Man that strong?
Ant-Man is.
But only when he's little.
But he keeps his strength and everything.
Not when he's big.
I mean, no. It's just,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Sorry, these are the questions.
I don't have my glasses on. You go, actually?
I'm just saying.
He actually gets stronger the bigger his mouth is?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I should have.
But that's just my point.
That made more sense. But yeah, so I do want to see Harder They Fall. And there's a lot of movies coming out. Not a lot of movies, but some interesting movies coming out, but I'm not really feeling the movies coming out lately. I
don't know that I'm aware of movies.
Well, they're like more streaming movies that are coming out, like Amazon Prime movies. Netflix
yeah,
movies.
okay, yeah. I'm interested in some Netflix movies that are out right now.
But like
I can watch them like whenever.
And I'm waiting for that Pixar movie, because I was like, oh, okay.
What Pixar movie?
Turning Red. It's almost like Inside Out, but
didn't see that one. Didn't see the trailer for that.
Some weird.
Come on, you know I only see the trailers if you show me.
Inside Out meets Teen Wolf.
That's a weird combination.
Yeah. Like, imagine a little girl from Inside Out.
Okay.
That transforms because of her emotions from Inside Out
into a
monster.
Okay.
But a lovable monster. And it's
a lovable monster. It wouldn't be a Pixar movie unless it was a lovable monster.
Bro, Pixar movie fucking me up, bro. I can't watch a Pixar movie without choking up like, oh. I don't know why I watching that flight scene earlier. We watched that little scene from Flight with the inverted roll.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, yo. I'm crying up right now. Why am I tearing up right now?
Why are you tearing up? It's a freaking movie, Ryan. Dang. Seriously?
I felt my left eye started water. I was like, why is this happening right here? And they almost died.
You've seen the movie.
Even for
some,
some, like,
surprise.
I'm watching the scene from Sully with the Tom Hanks doing the whole plane crash. I'm like, damn, yo, wow, they almost died. I'm like, why am I getting choked up again, bro?
Wow.
Relax, man. Listen, this is
I don't know you tell me relax. You're the one crying over movies you've watched.
I can't. Okay, so for Flight, that's like an impossible thing to achieve.
So that can't happen.
I don't think it happens,
I don't know.
So far I've logged in 10 hours of Flight Simulator on my computer. What Sully did.
But that's what I'm saying. Possible. Okay, but no one said, hey,
ain't nobody
in the event that all your engines land your plane in the Hudson. Like, nobody even would have thought that was possible. Let's be honest, it's not a boat.
I said that one's possible though. But what do you mean it's not a boat? There's illustrations of a plane floating on water with aircraft floating. I mean, watercraft floating out. That shit's a fucking.
Those are detachable.
Submersible.
Those
optional.
Are detachable. You make them into boats. The whole plane doesn't float.
No, the life crafts they have, little rafts. But no, I'm saying like the scene from Flight is not possible. Bro, I've
already tried it, so.
I've tried. I've been playing Flight Simulator for 10+ hours.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. All right, it's my new addiction. So
come down with a damn bonnet and robe on, playing freaking Flight Simulator, looking like a freaking dork. Like, who are you? It'd be mad quiet down here too. There's no music, music out here. No laughing. Like, I come down, like, roaring. Is he sleeping? No, he's fucking playing Flight Simulator.
But no, I be trying to like roll a plane, like a jet and everything. That shit be starting nose diving fast. So I'm like, I don't know how he rolled that. I mean, his whole options and everything, but
didn't he have no engines in that movie? Right?
There was no engines. They like just all of a sudden like the options they were telling him to do. I'm like, okay. He said like roll the pitch, turn the rudder, put flaps full. I'm like, oh, okay, all of this can happen, but I don't think it's gonna sustain you upside down. Just be floating.
Whose idea was it to go upside down?
A doped up captain of a plane. He was still high as shit.
He made the decision. I wasn't sure if the tower told him, "Hey, flip that shit upside down. You're gonna crash anyway."
My man was like, he was. I think he was high before he got on a plane. As soon as they took off, I think it was showing signs of him like being high and everything when they took off. But as soon as they took off, he put on autopilot, went to sleep.
I thought he was a drunk. He wasn't a drunk in that movie?
No, he was a drunk. He was snorting cocaine and everything, fucking the flight attendants.
I see.
But Sully, that shit, that's a scary scene. I can imagine.
Well, people live to tell about it. Talk about it. Dang.
Yeah. People survive.
No, I'm saying like.
I know
you can't imagine. We can ask them.
I don't know why there was a movie like then they questioned him about it or something like that. Like it was poor judgment. I don't know.
I feel like that's investigation. Like you have to investigate. It doesn't matter that everyone survived. It doesn't matter that it just was literally a freak accident and there was no.
Yeah, it was no damage
other than a plane floating.
It was a work of nature.
River. But let me question you and make sure you did the right thing because you probably should have crashed. Okay.
My man was like it was like birds. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, just veer a big ass plane super fast?
Let me just dodge all these birds right quick.
Give her a whiplash real quick. Dodge these birds.
That was a lot of birds just in the middle of like really high up.
It was late migration. I told you.
But I didn't know birds go that high, that fly.
What do you know about birds?
Not enough. Okay. They don't like glass. I think I saw that in the Storks movie.
Storks like Storks. Oh my god. Oh wow. All right. So clearly we have to catch up on movies and report back on some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what do we have next on there?
Family Shadows. Oh, so you wanted to have this conversation because
this week at work and everything, I had a training that I went to. So in a moment where you do the icebreaker thing where you announce your name and everything and announce how you got into the field where I work. And I'm like just like trying to be discreet as hell.
At an orientation?
It was one of the orientation things. Like just say how long you've been in the field or why you came in the field.
Oh, okay. I was like, they're asking brand new people. No, but I was asking like because they're asking brand new people who like were just hired because that's when you normally do orientation.
Ask why'd you decide to come to the field? Like,
oh, I thought you said how. Well, you said like why are you in the field? Not that's why I'm saying like because any other person would have been like, well,
made you,
it's a paying wage.
Well, there's a lot of people who are paying wages right now. No, it's just that the whole thought. Like I constantly kept saying my mom, like not saying her name and everything. Like she works here. My mom. So
I'm rolling my eyes because like people don't know your mom.
Yeah.
They all they would need to do is just line a bunch of women up in the room and they'd be able to figure out.
If I have my glasses on, you see me and my mom in the room together. You would know that's my mom.
Must be related.
So like it was like the executives and everything, right? So I was like, oh yeah, who's your mom? I was like, Andrea. I was like, oh my god, Andrea Branch. Oh my gosh, we love her. I'm like, your mom's my boss. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Her.
So don't do anything stupid. So I'll tell her about it.
No, but it's just the whole thought. Like don't get it twisted. I'm not her. I'm not gonna bend over backwards and do what she does. Like you gotta give me some notice and everything. Like you can't just expect me to just like I'm gonna drop everything and. So it's harder than I shout. Like even I had that motion like being in high school. Like when they found out like I was my older brother's brother.
When they found out you were the younger brother.
Yeah. And then it's like they didn't even ask for my name. Like, what's your name, Ryan? Well, fuck out of here. That's a stupid name. Your name's Mini Mo.
Yeah.
Little Mo.
Again though, I mean, how did people not know who your brother was? Like you stand next to each other and like are you two related?
Genes are strong. No. And I was like, wait, you're light skinned. You're light skinned. You have light eyes. You guys know each other? We get that moment that happened all the time. We're out together. Like, you guys know each other? And we always played off like, no, I haven't met. How you name? What's your name, Brian?
What's your name?
It's like, we're just following him around the store, and clearly we're
just here. It's fine in the same aisle. Stupid
ass people.
Somehow I met my doppelganger.
That shit does,
in Target,
man, bro. And he's just like 3 feet taller than me, probably.
It's possible.
Stupid shit. Why do people access stuff?
I don't even know.
Like even that with like me being in high school was like, oh, you gonna play football, right? You gonna do football? I'm like, I guess. difficult. Like, no.
I guess.
It's like,
that didn't last long.
No, people, my motherfucker clash like, I was like, ooh. Finger could break. Elbow possibly dislocated. Ooh.
Running? Gym? What? No,
what?
I'm out.
What? Second string? I'm fine with second string. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ryan, get off the field. What? Didn't play first? Didn't play a game at all? I'm fine with that. I gotta go, guys.
Gotta go.
Yo, I give zero fucks about. I don't live in shadows, yo. It's just a terrible thing. Like,
so then it bothers you?
Yeah, because it makes me like.
What bothers you more when people know who your
No,
mom, your brother, like who someone is in your life.
I don't want them to have the assumption. We're going to come back to that word assumption. I don't want them to have the assumption that I'm going to be just like them. I'm going to be just like I'm going to be the emulation copy of them. And it's not. It's far from that, because I try hard to not be like that person. If someone says, "Can you do this right now?" Like, you should ask me sooner, like yesterday, not like 10 minutes ago before you need to pick up. I can try. That try's gonna turn to a maybe.
I don't wanna.
Then maybe gonna turn to a nah, I fell asleep. It just be happening. But so I mean, I don't know if you don't really have that moment because I guess you're the older sibling.
No, I mean, I don't recall there ever, not for me at least, being a moment where I felt like I was expected to emulate someone in my family.
Like I seen Cinder's, I gotta lead by, the whole lead by example.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have, and I don't know if it's because I'm an older sibling, so obviously I did most things first.
I don't know.
But I also don't think that my siblings feel like they had to follow in my shoes either.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like for us at least.
Wait, didn't your sister do step?
Yeah, but we joined that together. It wasn't like one before the other. Look at you, mad late with the buttons, yo. Too late.
You don't even have it on here.
Ship has sailed.
Oh man. The one I went on is not even on there.
Yeah, look at you messing up the buttons.
I will do it next time.
But and then obviously my brother being the only boy, like, he did his own thing too. Yeah. So
you guys have it easy with that part, with like having the boy and girl relationship in a household. I had all brothers.
Yeah. Plus my sister and I are so close in age that most of the stuff we did at the same time. Like I got a cell phone, she got a cell phone. You know what I mean?
What's your age gap?
We're only 16 months apart.
Oh, damn.
So we're very close in age.
Okay, so okay. Not like me. Okay, we are what, 4 years apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a little small window. I don't know. That's weird because I had a window of like wanted to pretty much go where he went. I don't know if Rachel ever wanted to follow where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can imagine you guys have a small gap between each other.
Yeah.
That must be hard.
I don't think it was hard.
Did we get on each other's nerves?
Yeah, for sure. All the time. She hated me at least once a week, and I never knew why.
I can say it probably been more easier than hard because like when you're young and complain, when you're way younger, I would have a year gap and complain because you can't go nowhere. It's like it's annoying, it's a nuisance. But when you're months apart, it's like why can't you? Like stop being an asshole. Take your sister.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me and go. Or nobody's going. What are you doing?
Yeah. That's
either
exactly
take her or nobody's going. Yeah, see?
That was like our oldest earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but he keeps tricking me.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that shit took me out, bro.
I freaking lost it. Like, you're 12 and he's 8. How is he tricking you?
He can't break. He came upstairs. He goes, "Oh, Cameron, he keeps tricking me. It's not on here." I'm like, what the fuck is he, Loki all of a sudden? He's like, "Damn it, Loki."
He's always tricking me, he says.
Damn.
I go, how's your 8-year-old brother pulling
don't make no goddamn sense,
bro.
Don't make no goddamn sense.
Tricked me again so I'd get off the game.
Yo, because he'll come in the room and be smiling and go, "Mom wants you." I'm like, "Oh, Mom wants you." He'll believe it. Like, "Yeah, Mom wants you." Yeah, go see it.
Yeah. She called your name, Riley.
I'm serious. Wait. I gotta do the eyes. I'm serious. I'm for serious. She wants you. I'm for serious. Go see her.
Comes upstairs. Mom, did you want me? I didn't call you.
And as soon as this comes out, she wanted you, right?
Shit.
lying ass. Yo,
Always.
I don't know why
I was lie so much like that.
I don't know why I was at work. I was talking about like, yo, there's gonna be some days as a parent, you just want your kids to shut the fuck up. But not sound like just like not to sound like just hurt your feelings, but y'all just way too loud and just be quiet is not enough. Like lower the volume, be quiet, It's not enough. But shut the fuck up. But you know, because that sounds bad.
You gotta bite your tongue. You don't know who's listening.
Hey, if you don't shut your ass. Nah, shut the fuck up.
But now you understand as an adult, right? And having kids of your own, why your parents made all those faces at you.
What faces?
Or gritted their teeth and like spoke very harshly. That's what I'm saying. Like now it makes sense because at every turn that is me.
Energy. No, see, that was you. Yeah. What do you mean? That what? Of you being constantly making noise, or?
No, I'm saying like that's how I feel when the kids are like that. Like when we're out.
Oh, what was that?
Like you have to give, you got to give them the look, and then you got to like mouth like, knock it off, stop with the shit. Yeah. So yeah.
No,
so
we don't do that. Like that's what we had to do. Like, goddamn, hold this goddamn cart. I'm like, goddamn, like, shit right now. I hated that shit. Talking to your damn teeth.
What she said?
Oh, that was another thing. What's I complain about that whole term, sucking your teeth?
Yeah, because you're like, you're not.
I'm not sucking my teeth, bro.
Not sucking my teeth.
Sucking my lips. Because I'm like,
you can't suck your teeth, you said?
I started doing like 10 times, like, I'm not even sucking my teeth, yo. This is random. Hey, this goddamn saying, don't suck your teeth at me. I'm not sucking my teeth. Actually?
This is my lips.
Damn, I need my glass keep doing that actual shit. All right, let's go up that.
Oh my gosh.
We're actually that's funny. We're talking about this stupid dumb shit. Oh, all right. No, we'll hold off on the dumb shit because I said accusation.
You said
assumption.
Assumptions.
Yeah. Assumption.
I almost
allegation.
Said assume. We should want to put on that sweatshirt.
Assuming. They're all the same thing. All right. Now this has become a Freaky Friday topic because how long we been together? How long we been married? Going on almost 10 years. Mm-hmm. And there has never been a moment in how long we've been together?
Well, if we've almost been married for 10, then 15.
Yeah, subtract 12, and then you just do
the. Here's how many. Then 15, yeah.
Dumb long. Okay. Dumb long.
Got it.
So I woke up this morning into this fucking nonsense.
It wasn't nonsense. I just clearly stated.
Okay, did I say Freaky Friday topic?
Yeah,
okay,
you said Freaky.
All right. So I woke up, you talk about say you don't have to wake up early and everything. You don't have to wake up right now. I was like, oh yeah, I'm up now, so it doesn't matter. Like 7 o'clock or so. Like
yeah, it was early. I hadn't even brought the kids to school yet.
And then I don't know why I be doing like random, like the worst position to wipe stuff. I had something on the side of my face. I don't know why I did this. It's like off my face.
Your whole face.
Yeah. So you said to me, you go, yeah, you're in the middle of the night humping me.
Yes, because you were. And I needed you to be aware because I literally wasn't sure if you were awake or asleep. Like, I'm not sure if he's dead sleep dreaming because I know you hadn't gotten in bed that much before. And I was like, this motherfucker's humping me. Like, we are not 16 years old right now. What the fuck is happening?
I have never dry humped a pillow.
Ryan,
I never dry humped no leg. Bro,
I was laying there. I was like, he is not fucking humping me right now. Like, what the fuck is happening next to me in bed?
So I was like,
I am trying to sleep.
All morning it's been sitting on me like, yo, this fucking accusation and I would hump her?
You were.
Hump you? When I'm sleeping?
You were. And that's how I knew it had to be a thing when you were sleeping. That you were like dead sleep, because when I said it to you, you basically were like, what are you talking about? Like, no, I wasn't. I was like, crazy, okay, bro. So you were like dead sleep, having a dream. Listen, probably don't even remember it this morning, but your ass was humping me.
Your asinine accusation is astronomically.
No. You ain't about to use all these big words that start with A. No way.
Oh my God, that shit had me. I'm like, nah. That shit was not sitting well with me all day. So from there on, for her saying that, she's been on my ass.
Listen, I have not been on your ass.
No, but
you feel like I'm on your ass because
questions about simple shit, yo. And it's been driving me crazy. Like, leave me alone.
No, because this is how I normally would ask you. These are questions I normally would ask you.
I haven't been home in like 3 days. Yeah. I had double overnight.
So you're done with my shit because I have saved up all the questions and random shit that I would normally have said to you in the past 3 days, and I've saved it for today.
Oh my gosh, bro!
I just bottled it up for you.
Just driving me crazy though.
Listen.
Because like I said, I have never dry humped.
Right. Okay.
Never
last
night humped.
Last night was your first
leg
night.
Never humped in his sleep. I guess because my first wet dream was at 29 too. So
there you go. See, look at you.
Shit, I'm moving on
Growing
up, right?
Right before my eyes.
Give me applause for that. Give me yeah. Give me more of that. Nah, give me more of that. Run that back. But so speaking of this dumb shit like we have, I don't know. I was at work during the training also, and someone said something about like, you ever just like be in a store or just want to hop on the back of a cart and just ride it when it's got stuff in it and everything, feel like a little kid. I'm like, nah, I actually just want to get a motorized cart and ride around and just knock mad shit in my cart. Like, I want to do more extreme dumb shit than what. So it's like, there's never a moment where you like actually grow out of complete dumb shit, because there's always a moment if you're with your kids or if your friend's drunk, you're going to act an ass somewhere.
Okay. So
it's like,
I don't disagree.
I'm trying to think like even probably the last time we were out and about before pre-COVID was like, Black Friday shopping. Where it was like
the only time we've gone.
Yeah.
Legit the only time we've gone.
We were fighting people as adults and shit in line.
Yeah, it was too much. For small children.
Where we were looking at go-karts and you hopped in it. Started right around the aisles and everything. I'm like, oh my God, why are you doing this shit? I'm like, but I don't give a fuck. Who gonna yell at me? My mama?
There's too many people.
Mama ain't around me right now.
There's too many people there. Nobody cared.
Yeah. So it's just a moment. It's like every time I go to the store, I don't feel like walking around. I only need to grab like 4 things. I want to grab a motorized cart.
They wouldn't know.
No.
It's not like they ask you for your parking permit.
But then
then you walk mad far down the parking lot to get in your car.
But then like you have one that you walk in, you're like, I want to do it because I feel lazy. But then you see like mad younger kids walk around or ride around like that with 2 carts or ride around just acting stupid and everything. Like fucking young ass kids doing stupid shit. It's like, I want to do that shit. Not gonna make fun of you doing that stupid shit or be mad at you doing that stupid shit.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It just ruins it. Yeah.
It does ruin it.
So I don't want to be.
But I also don't think that it's something that people grow out of. Like, I feel like it's always there, because there's plenty of times where I've walked into somewhere or had a conversation and just thought of the most random stupid thing that I could do in that moment.
Yeah.
And like, you have to like hold it in. You can't do it. Like, you can't show that stupidity.
Yeah.
Like, you have to just hold it in, and you have to be an adult and try and listen to the conversation that they're trying to have with you.
Too. When you're with your kids, like, I can't act an ass right now. But I'm gonna do it. But if we're all out as a family, I'm gonna be the 4th child and be
every time.
Shit. Not every time. Relax.
I mean, think about how often we go out though. The 5 of us.
Rare. That's a
lot. And when we do, you are the biggest child. Last time we all went out together was the carnival.
Oh, buddy. And I was not no child in that shit.
You were a child. It's
How was I a child?
Weren't you running through the funhouse with the children?
I didn't run. All right.
Okay.
I maneuvered. I maneuvered through the funhouse with the kids.
Okay. I need a clarification.
Girl, there's some old carnies and running through the funhouse. What the damn?
Oh, you're right. I must have messed that part up. I must have missed all of my eyes that you weren't running through the
I didn't run through the funhouse.
I didn't do it.
The only thing I did was scream on this little spinny thing.
Okay.
The wall ride, the first and last time I'll ever do that again.
Yeah, you were more excited than the kids to go on that damn ride.
Oh, for sure. The first time I seen it, I was at work. I was like, I'm coming back for that ride. That ride. I'm getting on that.
I'm getting on that. I promise I'm getting on that. So speaking of dumb shit.
Hold on. Okay.
Speaking of dumb shit, I was scrolling TikTok, with which I frequently do. Typically in the evening, right before I'm going to bed, I check messages usually, and I end up on TikTok, right? So TikTok is at number 1, a completely different place after like 10 p.m.
Yo,
And I didn't really think about that when I was getting on TikTok. But I came across some things that were very disturbing. But something that is frequently on TikTok for people going live is ASMR. And I don't get it. I don't pretend to get it. I don't understand what the fascination is about it. I don't think I ever will. And if that's your thing and that helps you sleep, like, it is what it is.
Uh-oh. No. Okay.
Why you say it like that?
Because it froze for a second.
I saw it freeze. Yeah. So if that's your thing, like, that, whatever, that's fine. But it wasn't so much what the girl was doing. But what really bothered me were the people in the chat. Literally the people in the chat, like, in all caps saying, "Say Spencer." Say Spencer. Like, in all caps, like some of the craziest things. And I was like, how needy are you right now? Go do that for yourself.
Apparently, you just been on like the intro level of ASMR.
Well, listen, I'd love to stay there because I don't even like it to begin with. I'm not going into any other deep dark
woman
pieces.
On Twitch who put on pigeon mask and horse mask.
Wait, what does a pigeon mask look like?
A pigeon?
Like with big ol' eyes?
Yes, and a little rubber beak.
That's a stupid mask.
And like a horse mask just like that.
Okay, I've seen a horse mask though, but I've never seen in the Halloween store.
They'll put them on and start like pecking the microphone or headbutting the microphone and everything and making noises. And men love that shit. It'll be like 850,000 in a room.
Well, how do you know they're men? Some of them could be women.
The way the women are dressed.
Oh, okay. So you're just assuming it's men.
No, I'm making an assumption.
It could
it's
be
both
women.
Parties, okay. But it's a lot of horny men in there. Weird.
I'm amazed in those kinds of things.
They have ear ASMRs where like microphones are shaped like ears. So like
that disgusts me.
I don't want to like.
That's nasty. Like I don't. Just the thought of someone like, I don't even care if it's a fake ear, bro. Like, it makes me cringe.
Myself do that.
See, that's my problem. Like, I think that's why I don't like ASMR, because when I can hear too many mouth noises.
Speaking of that,
that like it sets me off.
Speaking of fucking mouth
in a weird
noises,
way.
Why the fuck is Sierra or Sierra's Prayer on Summer Walker's album just like?
I don't think it's that dramatic. Yo, you are too much.
Yo, she's like,
she's not that dramatic.
Spinning on her microphone, she's like,
I'll have to really listen. I didn't feel like it was.
Whoa, Sierra, back up from the microphone, bro. She really is like microphone in the mouth, or it's almost like she did it like
with like her phone and then sent it.
Yeah, like had a lapel attached to her phone.
Yeah, lapel mics
or
are not
headphone microphone and just doing that shit.
Oh,
but it's definitely muffled as hell. I'm like, bro, you could actually like go to a studio real quick.
She wasn't expecting to be on the album.
That album is straight toxic as hell. It's just straight like just slander towards.
Oh, I agree. I mean, yes. Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't even know the story, but I feel like I do now.
It's not a nice little album, but it's just straight like a straight personalized album.
Yes.
Some songs you could like, oh, I'm drinking to my man, but sometimes like, no, this is for him.
Right.
You say his name on the song.
Yes.
So I guess we can't make this towards me.
No,
it's not for my.
Sorry, it doesn't even have anything to do with any other man in the whole world. Specifically, this one man.
It's for you.
Can you imagine making a whole album that is literally about one person? But like so specific that it couldn't even be anybody else.
Robin Thicke did it, named the album named Paula because he cheated on his wife and tried to get her back.
Yeah, but that was more spoken from his point of view. That to me is a little bit different. Like people can relate to that, but I'm saying when you make an album that is directed towards someone else and it is about very specific things about that person, like you can't. I mean,
Blue
as a person
eyes,
listening,
blonde hair,
like you know what I mean. Like as a person listening, I'm like you can't even pretend that's someone
birthmark
else,
on your arm.
Yeah, like because clearly it's not someone else.
That's shaped like your grandma's face. It's like wait, okay, that's personal. That's somebody.
Yeah, hold on. that can't be my ex. Clearly, it's your ex.
I don't know. It might have a birthmark on her arm shaped like grandma's face.
Duh.
But
clearly
your ex does. All right. That's some Taylor Swift shit right there.
That is
I left my sweater at your sister's house. Like, all right, we get it. You're hurt. Making it personal. What's he talking about? They did a whole video and everything.
I can't.
I hate it.
Gotta love that kind of stuff.
All right, so what is your out of pocket shit that you want to talk about?
Okay, so last week I talked about castoreum. I don't even know castoreum.
Okay. I don't know.
Right? I don't know.
Vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla extract. So where vanilla comes from, and Google it. Yeah, Google it. You will be disappointed. Or go back and listen to the last episode. But now this week I'm on to Subway. Now, don't get me wrong. I haven't had Subway in a minute.
Yeah, probably a good year.
But it doesn't really matter because even if you have consumed Subway, you've consumed these.
Okay, so I'm still the idioma? What are you trying
potentially.
to Don't say that.
So I'm going to go back a little bit. So back in 2016.
Damn, I had it back then.
Definitely, right? We definitely had it back then. There was a lawsuit because Subway's bread was made out of yoga mats. Yes, like yoga mats. So like the same product that they were using to make I'm not even lying. I have the article right here. It's some specific like mat chemical that was in Subway bread. So you ate yoga mat chemical.
No, I didn't.
And now I'm really gonna ruin your life with this one, boo. Okay. Subway's tuna is not tuna, but a mixture of various concoctions. It turns out that the tuna from Subway had no actual tuna in it whatsoever.
The fuck was
and
that?
It was actually made with like pork and turkey. So like actual meat products. So think of all the people that like would go to Subway and specifically get a tuna sandwich because they don't eat meat.
Wow.
And then to find out that they weren't even eating fucking tuna.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no more. Is there any more facts to that?
Those are the only 2 facts I have about Subway.
Podcast now.
But dang, I was like, wow, that sucks. That sucks for Ryan.
Yeah, you probably want, no, there's probably more, but you just seen the tuna one. You had to report that.
Oh my, yeah, that was the big one. That and the yoga mats. I'm telling you,
that yoga mat shit.
Isn't that crazy? That's nasty.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How do you
who figures that out? Like who took a tuna who took a tuna sub and was like, let's figure out
the tuna one I could probably understand, but like the bread
but someone took it in either scenario, somebody took it to a lab and decided that they wanted to test that shit.
What assholes what who
was like, you know what? This can't be right.
That's enough for me. Right in a Ziploc. Wait. You're here for me in 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Just opens the bag. Just put it in here.
Yeah,
put it in here.
You
sure? That shit up.
You want a receipt?
So it's not
receipt too.
Contaminated.
Going right to the lab, bucko.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are caught now.
Y'all
got anything to say?
Caught
you red-handed.
What's in this ham too? Is this real ham? Or is it oxtail? That shit just baffled my mind of people realizing what oxtail is. Like, what do you think it was?
Wait, what is oxtail?
I've never had it. Ass. Like literally like a quarter of his ox's butt. Like with the tail included.
Well, yeah, so it is what exactly it's called.
Yes.
Okay. Why are people shocked by that?
I don't understand. It's in the fucking title.
Okay.
But then you got food like chitlins, which is like, what is chitlins? Like, oh, they're good. But what is chitlins? It's good. Try it.
Listen.
Hey, what is this shit? Pig intestines. It's just like, bro. Or isn't it pig asshole? Whatever. It's both. It's
like to the something butthole. I don't want to eat.
They're both
extract
shit. No, thank you.
No, I don't. I don't do those things.
Oh, I did it again.
If I can't repeat it, the word, I don't want it.
Chitlins?
Yep. No, I'm good.
You can say it. Say chit.
No, I'm good.
Lens.
I'm good.
Lens,
good. It sounds
chit.
too complicated and not something I'd say in my everyday
say chit.
vocabulary.
Lens.
No, thank you. I'm
say
quite... shit. No, shit.
Okay, now take this S out and put a C. You're almost there. Like, I'm gonna teach you more.
I'm gonna teach you. I can't. So that is my gross story for.
Bro, I'm glad I haven't had Subway in so long.
I'll be back next week.
A year plus.
Sorry, guys, if I ruined.
Yeah, like you about to
this is my new segment right here.
Finding gross shit at fast food places.
I mean, it doesn't have to be fast food, but just gross shit.
Don't go to Dunkin' Donuts because
it's not a donut.
When you say you want cream and sugar, they're doubling your cream and sugar.
That probably is a thing, especially at Dunkin'.
That's how you use 3. Like, this is 3 times 3, bro.
Yeah.
What'd you put up in this?
This is 3 squared.
And then but put all that sugar in it and then put it in one corner of the cup.
Yeah, not even stir it.
Not even stir it.
They do this. Oh my god. That's not stirring, bitch.
Nah.
That ain't stirring, bitch.
It is literally like this. Like, here's the sugar. Here's the coffee, cream. So it's right in that corner.
No, but I be watching them do this like that's gonna stir it. It's not gonna
stir
it.
That's for iced coffee though. They'll do that shit with hot coffee.
Well, no, not with that. Not with
hot coffee. Be at right that little corner.
Well, I mean, if you're adding the cream and sugar first, then yes,
and
the coffee
should. Put a little goddamn little micro peg on there.
You only get that at Starbucks.
What is the fuck? No,
places.
the little sticky they put in your lid. Like, what is this for? You can't even stir my shit.
Yeah, it's a stopper. That's it. That's all it's there for.
It's a whole dildo penetrating my lid of my coffee. I don't want.
It's so you don't burn yourself.
I burn my tongue every time because I need coffee now.
Hot.
I need caffeine.
That's why I can't be getting hot coffee from anywhere. Only from my house because I forget about it and leave it for 3 minutes, and then at that point it's great. It's a great temperature. I can drink it now.
Then again, yeah, when we go out somewhere and get it, they be adding cinnamon spice to your shit.
It'd be 700 degrees.
True. Like
you have to wait for your coffee to.
And they got a destiny to tell you on the lid, like, caution, extremely hot. Like, no, just load it. Just put some cold water in my shit.
How about you just not make it that hot? Can you make it just a little bit hotter than room temperature?
Hey, turn that coffee pot off ramen temperature, off my wife's shower temperature. Fucking scolding. I hate showering after you, bro. That water be on.
Okay, number one.
We're going to tangent. We're going to
tangent. We are because number one. You can't complain about my water temperature unless you are showering with me. Because if you
That's the only time I'm gonna complain.
Because if you you said after.
Whoa, why are you fencing me with your finger, bro?
Because if you
now why are you grabbing me?
Because I need you to listen.
I know most to get out of this. Don't touch me.
Because when you are taking a shower after me,
normal this physical assault.
People would just test the water for themselves, correct? Like you don't.
I'm not going
do you
there.
just turn on the water, turn on the shower, and hop in? Is that what you do?
Okay, actually, the shower temperature water is different from the running water because of the way the water cascades and cools down before it hits you. So it's a little cooler.
So then you wouldn't have a problem if it was
I do have a problem because you put on you turn that shit all at H. I tell you all the time. You didn't put on hot. You put on H. It should be all the way.
Skipping the OT.
Yeah. So. Fucking hate it. You fucking ramen noodle water right on your back as soon as you get in the shower.
Listen, there is nothing wrong with a hot shower. That's all I'm saying. Kill all the germs.
You're gonna wake up. No, that's bad for your skin.
Hey, my skin's great. I'm just really itchy because it's starting to get cold.
Yo, that's why. All right. Yo, that's why
it's dry.
That's why because you dry as shit.
I can't not take a hot shower. If I took a cold shower or even a room temperature shower, like I would be freezing when I got out.
I say take a cold one, but not like on H. Get HOT.
Get it all
a little bit in there, right?
Just in the middle?
A little bit far from the H. Just a little bit more.
A little more centered.
A little more. Yeah.
Okay. Not past it.
Because you just be torture yourself in the shower.
It's not torture to me. I think it's just torture to you.
All right. What's
you got instant gratification? Wow. Words.
Instant gratification.
Thank you.
Okay. So I said I would come to the conclusion that instant gratification is like ruining the world.
America?
The world day by day, man. It's something about like waiting for things or not, like between Amazon Prime, text messaging. What else is instant gratification?
Fast food.
Going somewhere and buying a phone and getting it right on the spot in the store or something like that. Like, when you don't have those emotions, like, oh, I hate it. But like, I be missing those moments. I've been missing the phone calls sometimes.
A show with no commercials.
No, we can hold off on those. I could deal with like that. And that's the thing, like, because when I watch TV now, because I pay for my streaming apps with no commercials. Like, I don't want no commercials,
no ads, not especially because it's always the same ad.
Yes,
I'd be okay if there was commercials, as long as it wasn't the same one every break.
Yep. So whenever I see TV and everything, I'm like, oh, commercial. All right, I'm out. I don't even know how long it's gonna be on. I don't want to come back and see the show. I'm just not coming back to it. I'm going to get my Chromecast. I'm not dealing with this shit. So I just hate that it's now, if you don't get things right away, the instant mood switch people have. Like, if their shipment is late on Amazon Prime, how mad are you?
I'm not usually mad.
Because you see it says it's gonna come today, but it's 8:00 p.m. and it still hasn't arrived.
Okay,
so you have plans for that.
two stances on that. So I'm someone who I don't check when my item is going to arrive. For
something that you specifically want, though.
No, I don't.
You need a deadline for.
No, typically I see, like, it'll say it'll get here by between this day and this day when I order it, and I'm like, okay, that's good enough for me, and that's enough. So, but I don't usually like track it and go, oh, it said it's going to be here Friday. But what does make me mad is when you get an email from like UPS or FedEx and says you're getting a package, expected delivery is today between 2 and 4, and that shit don't show up for 3 days.
That's what I'm saying.
That makes me mad.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's something
but normally,
that's telling you,
I'm not really that upset.
Expected to arrive here between 2 and 4.
And it didn't.
It's 5 o'clock. It's still not here. How annoyed are you now?
What makes me more mad is when they mark it as delivered and it's still on the truck.
That's what I mean.
Because then I think somebody stole my package and I have to go fight somebody.
Nope, because it's gonna be here the next day. Because I'm being lazy. Instantly gratified. Being notified that you're gonna get it today, and you don't get it today, annoys you. See, should be ruining society. Like, I get it. Trust me, I like being instantly gratified, but what's out of my control?
Yeah, but in the same token, I'm going to twist this a little bit. Interesting that we are very much an instant gratification kind of society, but we don't get instant gratification from our jobs. Like, that's harder to come by, if that makes sense.
What I mean?
Meaning, I think that I feel like people complain a lot about their jobs because they feel underappreciated, because nobody is saying like, you did a great job today. Like, thank you so much for doing this. So there's no. Yes, because your job will always point out the bad things you do before even acknowledging it. Right. But that's what I'm saying. So maybe that's why we look for the instant gratification and all the other things around us, because we don't get it.
Because I have things in my control.
Right.
I have quote unquote things in my control. I feel like when I go somewhere for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, it's out of my control, and you're just putting me down the whole time and not praising me,
sending me an email and telling me what I did wrong yesterday.
Yeah, those would be the worst. So I always hated those. Like, don't point out everything I'm bad. Don't talk about how you're
why doesn't anybody do a compliment sandwich anymore? I mean, wasn't that what we were taught? As like,
fuck is that?
You've never heard compliment sandwich?
No.
It's where you have something that you need to tell someone.
You do that to me. Shit, the fuck?
Well, I don't do this to you.
I was saying. I just said that.
Oh, it's where you have. It's where you have something that you need to discuss with, or that's more considered negative, and before you bring the meat part of the sandwich up, you start with a compliment.
Okay, so
you say something good.
So what therapy says is pretty much start with love first before you start with hate.
Yes, and then you say something, you talk about the thing that you're not happy with, but then you end with a compliment.
Start with, hey, I appreciate everything you're doing here.
I really love your shirt. You left your dishes in the bathroom. If you could go grab those.
But the
shirt, and then, hey, why don't we sit down and watch?
Why is your grip so strong? Are we talking to me, bro? No one ever talks. No one ever talks to me and puts their hands on me.
Yes, but that also
your
is
scenario
helpful.
Sucks. Don't touch me.
No, touch is very important too. I mean, I know we can't touch people now, but that that touch is
if
like
I don't want to be touched though.
I agree. I understand. But I'm
Okay.
talking about I was
But if I'm
talking
somebody
to
who
you.
don't want to be touched and you're touching me.
Okay, well I can touch you.
You're
That marriage license upstairs says I can. So
get out of here. Get out of here. That's me slapping her hand for people not listening.
Yeah, exactly.
The visual.
You just smack me.
Yeah, we're just not rolling. Hopefully the visual works. You can see it, but yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, who knows?
I no, I don't feel that way. Like I get, but we're like on this touch thing now. Like, don't touch me if I don't want to be touched.
Well, I understand how awkward it would be for like employer to employee, but it's really helpful. This is showing my background right now. It's really impactful for when you're talking to children because it gets them to focus and understand you're speaking to them. But also, I think your family too. Like, if I were to come up to you and just say everything I just said,
does that annoy you? Like, to hit my head resting on you,
like,
bro?
You would probably ignore what I said.
What?
Or you wouldn't hear what I said. You wouldn't hear the words I'm saying. Because you wouldn't have, if I walked into the room and just gave you that compliment sandwich I just gave you, but you probably wouldn't, but you wouldn't pay attention. Whereas if I said, hey, and touched you, no, get out of here, then you're going to look at me and acknowledge that I'm present and I'm in the room. Yo, get out of here, yo. You're such a liar. I love that for this example. You just can't freaking cooperate, yo. Freaking fourth child. I swear to
you're
God.
touching me, yo. Like, don't be a higher up and have to touch me to get your message through to me.
That's how it works.
No, it don't. No, it don't. No,
it does.
Don't penetrate my personal space, bro.
The sign
you don't have to do what?
I'm not saying you don't have to include touch. That's just a more
eye
effective
contact
way.
Works.
Yes, but if the person's not looking at you, that
not yes,
help.
but you don't have to touch me to communicate to me.
Okay, but if I come up to you and I call your name and you don't look at me and I'm looking at you, attempting to give you eye contact, how am I supposed to get your attention? Do I wave in front of your face? Huh? No, that's rude.
Huh?
That's why a gentle touch, hey.
Yeah, but you don't have to be like...
Okay, but you're my husband, so that's different.
Put your hand off me. What, like the whole rest of the hour?
Okay, how do we go from you're humping me last night and I'm putting my hand on your shoulder today and you're like, fuck it.
That was a whole 40 minutes ago about the humping, yo.
Okay, but still, now I can't touch you?
My back. Ain't no need for that. Ain't nobody. What's next?
We're at the debacle of D's.
Whoa, you want wow already? Wasn't the back?
Yeah, that was it. No, the back was just I was arranging stuff.
Oh, okay. All right, so the debacle of D's. I
see what I did there?
Nah, it was too late.
Ryan, I worked really hard on that.
Is it the debacle of D's?
Yeah, well, it just says debacle of D's.
So
I didn't finish. What?
So T?
There's no T.
Is it the debacle?
It just says debacle. Would you like to read it off my paper?
I don't know. I can't read right now. I got my glasses on. All right. So we're going to get into what everybody's been talking about lately. So I'm going to talk of town.
Town? What do we live in a small town, boo?
1940s all of a sudden? Shit. Talk of town.
Talk it down.
The talk between...
The talk. I love how we're calling it a talk. It wasn't a talk. It was anything but a talk. So we want to have a discussion, and kind of open discussion about DaniLeigh
because I've seen a lot of
and DaBaby.
Like one.
You feel you've seen one-sided things,
like,
and
no single like one-sided sex. So pretty much like all men talk about it or all women talk about it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So if you're living under a rock,
DaBaby is in trouble again.
Yes.
Or is he?
So essentially, their relationship blew up. What? Oh,
relationship?
Okay. Their
hold on.
relationship blew up.
I'm making my bubble gum real quick.
Over social media for everyone to see.
She ain't never my girl, yo. She was never my girl.
Listen, I have a lot to say, so we better freaking get to it before
Come on, we got like a little bit more time before we wrap it up.
Okay. So number one, what is your first take on the initial video? Was her video of
her getting kicked out at 3 a.m.
Yes.
With her baby. That was the first video. I think he's an asshole for that.
What do you think? What would have been the justification for him kicking her out at that time?
He didn't like her. He didn't like her when she was talking to him, probably. And the way
no, I'm not saying what his excuse was. I'm saying what would have been a justification to kick someone out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
None. Not with a baby.
Why wouldn't, like, for me, like, regardless of if it's your house or not, if you feel unsafe you should leave.
Remove yourself.
Like, remove yourself. Yeah. If you know that it's going to be something that's going to blow up, no matter how small or how big, like, just remove yourself.
If you want to avoid the whole, I don't want to stay in this environment because there might be allegations of me putting hands on her, remove yourself. Don't do the whole embarrassment of now she has an option of giving her side of the story with you embarrassing her by calling the cops and everything, and you evicting her and the baby.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying the baby, but the child.
Yes.
So it's like now you have that story coming out. So of course he wants to jump in front of it and explain his side of him kicking her out the house and everything. So I'm assuming this is what the IG Live starts with, him getting on and telling his side of the story.
Yes, it started with him.
So he starts on their Instagram, smacking his bubble gum and everything.
I wanted to come through the phone, and I'm watching this well after the fact, well after when he originally did it live, and I wanted to smack him. I wanted to shove that gum so far down his throat that he shit it out immediately, because the fucking gum smacking. It
was just the gum smacking.
It was too much for me.
It was stress.
It was too much to handle.
It was stress bubblegum smacking, yo.
No, you can't even call that stress bubblegum smacking. Like, that was fucking annoying. Like, spit the shit out.
So yeah, he's explaining the side of the story and everything of, I guess, his reasoning of why he kicked her out the house. And it's like he's like talking about her like she's not like in the background,
right?
And then he pans the
part
camera,
that kills me.
And she's right there with her arms crossed. Like,
mind you, she probably came out of a room, but like, how ballsy of you, like, to start an IG Live to tell your side of the story to when she's still there.
And then she's still there. Yeah. Like, you had a whole
You could have gone anywhere. You could have gone in your car. You could have gone outside. Like, you could have literally gone anywhere. You were literally within 50 feet, not even, of the door that she was behind to tell your side of the story.
Yeah. So, so he's pretty much just on Instagram and everything and giving his whole side of the story. I just need to see something real quick. Now I'm saying this.
So for me, I felt like it was a lot of drama. It was a lot of number one, I can't believe we're doing this in front of social media. Mm-hmm. Like, we're letting social media be the audience, like they're watching a movie. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And the back and forth of, well, you're gonna do an IG Live, so I'm gonna do an IG Live, like, that's frustrating. Like, and annoying.
In the same house and everything.
Like, you guys are in 2 separate rooms doing an IG Live to.
I was gonna say it's like, I feel like some marketing shit because the album.
It's like, okay, and that was the other thing that like really pissed me off about the situation was in his Instagram posts, he was trying to explain the situation after the first
platform.
Yes, that is exactly what I thought of when he kept saying he said something to the fact of like, I'm gonna be here for my kids no matter what. Right now, my sole focus is this album coming out. And I was like, how did you go from your kids being number one priority out of one side of your mouth to now it's your album? That's the most important thing in your life.
They go hand in hand.
Your children and your album at the same time?
That's how he feeds his kids.
I'm not saying that, but like, you didn't have to mention the album. Like, to me, that was like, let me stuff this in here because I also need people to know about that, even though it has nothing to do with the situation at hand.
Because I feel like after he got his whole forgiveness from the LGBTQ community,
who forgave him anyway? Is there
leader.
Like a person?
It was like some president.
There's a leader. Jesus
no, it was like some president. It was not.
Good God.
It was a final boss. No, it was some president of some community and everything that just like approved of him performing it. Rolling Loud, 50%. I can't
even believe that's a thing.
Yeah. Some interesting. It's just some weird industry shit, you know. But I feel like that was almost like an interpretation of seeing a Facebook drama visually. Of like following a name and seeing what
going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, like, oh, what's she posting her story now? Oh, I gotta go. Who's she tagging this? And I gotta go see what she's talking about. And just seeing the back and forth. It was like it was too much. And I feel like she kind of embarrassed herself with him.
I felt bad because she definitely embarrassed herself. Like, she had so many opportunities to just walk away and didn't. She didn't take that opportunity to walk away. And said she wanted to continue to push it because he kept saying she was nothing but a side chick, which in her defense, I understand, like, I'd be pissed if I was called a side chick and we've got all all of this together all of a sudden, and now I'm a side chick. You weren't saying this 4 months ago, 9 months ago.
Well, he's calling
all
her,
of a sudden now.
He's calling her by original title. Like, that's how we pretty much got involved.
Oh, and I'm not saying that clearly that's how the relationship started, but I guess
she
my
had
point.
Her song Yellow Bow where she was attacking.
Right,
the
but
girl.
I guess my point is, well, that's the other thing too. Like,
verbal jabs.
She can't be at the same time. She can't be surprised.
She said some shit. Yeah, hold up. She said some comment about her. I have it on here somewhere, but
she did something about he only likes what, light skins, not dark skins. Yeah. But so like she embarrassed herself like wholeheartedly, because she had plenty of opportunity to walk away. And
don't he be calling me his girlfriend?
Like, you're asking the wrong people, honey. You are asking the wrong people. They are. It doesn't matter if he did or did not. They are on his side. Yeah. No matter what. Don't ask the room. Read the room, sis. Read the room.
Don't he be saying that? Don't he be calling me his?
Like, but at the same time, like he's in just as much fault, because he clearly led her on to think that the relationship was more than what he wanted. And
they're talking about that he pretty much nutted her the night before or something like that. Like, bro.
Number one, and how do you get pissed about that?
Because she's probably saying everything you want to hear during those moments.
No, I'm saying, why did he get pissed about that? Because she brought Plan B. Like, number one, but then also shame on her for like, so you're still just letting him shoot up the club, and like, then, just because? And then
posting it on social media.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, why post on her just to get reaction from him? I'm saying it's just
it was a lot of like, let me see what I can do to piss you off more
for attention. Though, what I'm saying,
let me continue to feed into this drama, because it's what we are best at, and what started our relationship was drama. Yeah. So let's continue the drama.
That shit is fucking wild. Seems way too exhausting. But we're not celebrities, but just being on
we're not celebrities, not even a little bit.
It's just the whole thought of like, between like Summer Walker and now DaniLeigh with the whole baby mama shit. It's like, if people have a series of baby mamas, why do you think you're gonna be any different falling into the pattern?
I don't know. I've never been in a baby mama situation, so I can't.
What that thinking is of like, you're gonna be different. If there's 1, 2, 3, and you might be either 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. Hell, you might be even 2. What makes you think it might be any different? That he might not get sick of something of what you do, or something you have physically wise, that he's not gonna go find somebody else to move on with. That's how he got with you in the first place.
I don't know. I don't understand the logic, other than just I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's a very emotional thing, obviously, that people just fall very hard. But I mean, it is hard to.
Oh, I mean, yawn, but yeah.
It is hard to like see that, right? Like you're literally looking at the writing on the wall, and you literally are just gonna walk past it and pretend that you're blindsided and you can't see it.
I'm above it. It doesn't affect me. I'm above it. Right. Okay. But when that shit hits you.
Mm-hmm. Like, you can't be surprised.
When you're the next person that's being cheated on.
And even if you were naive and you went into the situation without looking at all that writing on the wall, like, then when it happens, you can't act surprised. You in the back of your head, you had to have known that this was a possibility.
There's signs all over the place.
So, like, then you need to figure out what is the best way for you to exit quickly before it gets messy.
I don't know. And it's, those are things I'm like, I don't know why.
But I also don't understand men like him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, what is the fascination with having
a series?
Right.
A collection of baby mom.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand that.
I can't speak on it. I don't have any other kids. I learned that shit's nothing but headaches from like hearing people with other people baby moms and everything. So I just learned that was my learning lesson growing up. Like, is this a commitment and I have to deal with, not a headache I have to deal with, because now you're making it seem like, oh, I love my kids, but not their mom. But now you're just putting them both hand in hand, because now it's just a weird cycle. Because as soon as you start talking bad about the woman, she's gonna talk bad about you to the kid. And now there's either some love or admiration some hate or admiration for this person that they don't have in their life. Mm-hmm. it's a weird cycle, man. I don't know, but that DaniLeigh and the baby shit.
I also don't think this will be the last of this.
Hell no.
I'm sure there will be a few things that will pop up over the course of the couple
the
weeks.
baby when I got charges pressed against him. Damn,
a person?
I think sounds low. Like I think either DaniLeigh or
she did. Yeah, she got charged with 2 counts of assault.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Hey man, hey, listen, kudos for man charges.
I'm not surprised that she hit him.
Yeah, that's why I assume it would probably happen at 3 a.m. Probably something happened at 3 a.m. where she hit him and he felt the only way to get out of it was to call the cops instead of leaving the premises.
Right. Well, and that's fine. If he wanted to leave,
it's his house
and call the cops. I mean,
but hey, man, that's the only resort you can deal with is calling the cops. Then that's the option.
I don't know. Either way, it's so funny too because like we're always so like mesmerized, right, by like the drama and the things that like can happen when you're an outsider looking into someone else's relationship. But it's interesting because there's plenty of people in their relationships with their significant other that will see their relationship and the relationship that they're in is completely the same.
Yeah.
Yet they see all the red flags in someone else's relationship and can't recognize the red flags in their own.
It'd be fucking crazy. To watch any celebrity like, you should have been left, girl. And meanwhile, you getting dragged through the house.
Right.
You got bruise on your wrist, bruise on your arm.
You're the 15th baby mama.
Yeah. Oh man. I
don't know.
It's just we're society. Somebody's very quick to point the fingers at you before they think about themselves.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror for themselves. What a world we live in. All right, you got anything else over there, my lady? Are you trying to like accuse me of your accusation and allegation of asinine?
I'm just stating facts. We'll let the judge and jury decide.
What facts? There's no facts. I have never done that in my life. There's no facts. There's what?
Those are my facts.
There's no wet stain on my pants. There's no facts to prove evidence.
Okay, well, we can't prove that now. You've taken a shower. We have to go back to the evidence.
Look at my previous.
It's fine.
Is it clean?
We'll go.
All right, you got anything else? I'm putting poop between us tonight, apparently. I'm going to hump the pillow instead. I don't want to hump you. All right, let's get this shit going, yo. All right, we got to go. Hopefully this saves like I posted tonight. Not tonight. Saturday? Anyways, gotta go. Bye. Probably did it mess up again.